Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to Starfield. This is Otaku Showboat, and when we last met, we've gotten through the introduction portion of the game. We are going to begin Phase 2 of Tutorial Land with Vasco and our ship, our brand new antique of the frontier.
Captain,
Hi.
I assume you know how to fly a Class A
Yes, I do. Sleep.
starship.
Ah.
Spirit.
Time. When you rest or wait, you will rest or wait a number of local hours, which are distinct from universal time. So on this planet, 1 hour of the planet's time, or moon's time, is worth 2 hours and 45 minutes of universal time, which is Earth time, essentially. So this planet, if you take the day and divide it into 24 hours, it rotates more slowly than the Earth does, and therefore each hour is equivalent to 2 hours and 45 minutes on Earth. There are some that are going to be faster spinning and some that are going to be much slower spinning. Key note is Venus. If you are on Venus and you go to rest or wait on Venus, 1 hour on Venus is the equivalent of 100 hours of universal time, and you will immediately skip 100 hours forward per hour of waiting or resting on Venus.
Which to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike.
Yes, I
will attend
understand.
to the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Yes. So, the ship, we have a personal slate.
Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Slate 2.
Well, hey there, irate pirates. Looks like you finally did it. Boarded my ship, scrapped my bot, ripped those beautiful brown eyes out of my adorably cherubic face. And then you discovered the guy you had pegged as a treasure hunter doesn't actually have any treasure. Not anymore. It's true. I may have had a pricey trinket or two when I evaded your sorry asses at Kumazi, but brother had to buy fuel. So you get nothing, except my ghost. Because I am gonna haunt your asses till the end of your days. Which, for a Crimson Fleet pirate, is about, what, another week?
That has pretty good value for the mass. I will pick it up and we will sell it.
I'd kill for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home. But I really need to get better about packing snacks for these long hauls. Some rhubarb boom pop. Maybe some cereal. Irvin always made the best trail mix. Added in little marshmallows for stars. I miss that.
It's the artifact. It's got drawings of the artifact. Status tired. Yes, tired. I know the feeling very well. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this research station right here, and granted, probably nothing has anything to fill in at the moment. Oh, there's one in manufacturing 1. We have an adaptive frame, right. We're going to put that in, but the main thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through all of these projects, and we're going to push the R key right at the beginning. We're going to push the R key to track all of the projects, and you can do this from here. Just track the project, push R of anything that's not blocked. Looks like we have beryllium for robots 1 here. Yes, pushing the R key to track the project. Now, I could track the blocked ones that will require getting skills in order to actually research these things first, but I want to focus on the stuff that we actually have access to at the beginning here. And this is going to unlock several things, including modifications for weapons, modifications for helmets, various items that we can use at outposts that are going to be quite important, various food as well as medical treatments, and so on. This is a very important aspect of the game, and there are ways of buffing it, and there's other mechanics that I will talk about later regarding this, including a critical breakthrough mechanic where when you add an item, there is a chance that it will give you progress towards other items in your current research material thing, and that saves you some material cost, and it can happen even on some of the rare materials, and therefore you save some time, a amount of time. Okay, that's that. It's time to go over here. Gosh, this cockpit. Okay, it's here. Hi. So in the cargo hold, there is some stuff already. When we were accessing the research center that we were just accessing, it should have included anything that we have in our cargo hold. Should have included the stuff in the cargo hold. So yeah, that's a lot of aluminum. Am I sure it took that into account? Am I absolutely sure? But anyway, if we go to my inventory, we are able to transfer our stuff into the cargo hold. Very, very nice, convenient button when you're on the resources. Just push T and it will transfer the items into the container. Added with StarUI now, apparently, is the ability to transfer all of the category items into the container. Basically anything heavy that I don't need multiple of at that moment in time, like this extra spacesuit. I don't want to be carrying around the extra spacesuit. I will be carrying around all of these things. That much is fine. The health might come in handy. The slates don't weigh anything, so we'll keep that. We'll put the baseball in for now. Note that the cargo hold can only hold up to 450 mass of stuff, kilograms of stuff, and we can hold 145 in total at the moment. And that is because we start the game with 1 point in weightlifting, which gives us 10 extra kilograms. 10. I wish it would tell you this during character creation, that it is 10, worth 10 plus 10 to your total carrying capacity. But no, all you get is the description of the skill. All right, fine. When you put a point into a skill, you then have to complete a challenge before you are allowed to upgrade the skill with additional points. The challenge will not change as you go up levels, but the amount that you need to fulfill to complete said challenge will increase with each level. So this starts at 1,000 meters. It'll go to like 5,000 meters, 10,000 meters, etc. as we go up. While at 75% or more of your maximum capacity. A note here: running when overburdened, or even walking when overburdened, will consume oxygen. Once you have consumed all of your oxygen, you will begin accruing CO2. Once your CO2 has filled your bar, you will begin taking damage. However, you will never die to this damage. It will stop when you are at about 10% health left. So you will always be able to move if you are willing to spend your health to keep moving. Now, under normal circumstances, if you are walking, you will not spend your O2 meter. If you are running, you will expend your O2 meter until it goes out, etc., etc. So that that I think is where we'll leave off some of our initial tutorialization. There's also 40 mass available in a captain's locker right over there. Let us continue the game and move on to part 2.
Ready. The rest is up to you.
Yes, hold space to take off. We are taking the hell off. Goodbye, Argos. You will not be missed in the slightest. Alright, welcome to space. I wonder, will it let me skip the thing?
Wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Hey. It said power on all the systems. I have done so. Yes, I've powered up the things. Where are we going?
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Yes. Come on.
We will need to disable their shields.
I hate when they
weaponry is particularly
boost.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull when shields are offline.
If you're not aware, the starting ship here is not that great with weapons.
Congratulations on surviving your first starship assault, Captain. We should
And it's very hard difficulty, so yeah, there's that.
We need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Yes, I have obtained them already. I have done it. I did it. Game. Did I just break the game because I did the thing that they wanted me to do before it told me to do the thing that I wanted it to do? Or that they wanted me to do?
Two more Crimson Fleet
there we go.
ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
In case you didn't know, you do have the ability to look at this from third person. Fire everything! Hey, no, that's not what I wanted, game. Alright, where are you? Shooting at me. Ow! Oh, come on, you boosted right then. You boosted right then and there.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Yep. All right. At this point, I will explain exactly what just happened. So we are on very hard difficulty, and you deal half damage. Pretty sure it's you deal half, and you take double. Now, that was part of why it took a while to kill those enemies compared to normal. But also, you have on the left side of the screen, the bottom left, all this BS. Now, what I should have done is I should have taken the point back out of grav and put it into the ballistic setup here, or into missiles, or back into shields. In fact, it would have been far better to have all 3 points in shields, though realistically speaking, when you're taking double damage, does a single pip in shields matter as much? Fundamentally, like, if you're getting hit, you're going to be taking damage regardless. The weapon systems will determine things like cooldown times as well as the damage they deal. So I was running out of the ability to fire my lasers because I was like running out of the number up there. The higher your energy that you put in, the more frequently you can keep firing, or that you'll be able to fire for longer. And I would hope that the more damage you deal as well. So you have laser, you have ballistic, and you have missile. The laser does more damage to shields. The ballistic does more damage to hull, as does the missiles. The missiles just do a bunch of damage as long as they can hit the hull. So between these three systems, you can prioritize. Technically, you can prioritize your power, and once you've taken down the shields, you can take out points from laser and put it into the other systems to finish them off. But that is a bit too much of a dance. It's one that I'll have to play on very hard, but it's extremely inconvenient because the developers, in their infinite wisdom, have decided that the default keybinds to do this are to hold down the left Alt key, and then you can use WAS and D to navigate your systems here. And you have to do things one at a time. You have to take a point out to put a point in. During which time you are unable to actually control your ship. During which time you are completely unable to control your ship. And, yeah, that's a problem. I'm sure it's not as big of a problem for using a gamepad, where you could, like, probably just hold a trigger down and or use the D-pad to do it instead. Hey everyone, Future Otaku here, just to note that yes, I have seen and do know that you can actually use up, down, left, and right arrow keys on your keyboard to make adjustments to system power. Apparently you can also use ZX for like previous and next system, and V and C for increase or decrease system power. I don't like this. There's this ship alternate control hold here that this button should change. I am going to change flight boosters, I think, to left control. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it as left shift, and then I'm going to change this left alt to left control for the ship alternate control hold. What this will do is that instead of needing to push left alt, instead I should be able to push left control, and that's how I can now make adjustments to the ship power without having to hold the alt key. And I think that that is going to overall be a lot more comfortable because it means I don't have to move my thumb very far. It's easier to move the pinky off of shift to control and back again and very, very fast than it is to move the thumb inwards onto alt. And it means that I won't have to move a hand to get to the arrow keys. So I just wanted to point out that yes, I do know that about the arrow keys and the other bindings and that you can change bindings. A lot of my points that I originally make about the controls here still stand. Just to know that I will have changed my settings, and we will talk a little bit more about this as of video 4. I've already recorded video 3, so this will take effect in video 4. Back to the original video 2. Why alt? I don't know. You won't be able to do rotations and stuff with your ship. Now, the ship does use mouse controls to move around, and on the bottom there you see this bar where I'm moving faster and moving more slowly, etc. That white spot is where you want to be to maximize your ability to turn. If you go slower, it's actually not as efficient for turning versus if you're in the middle. It wants you to be in the middle. Now, being in the middle will fully depend upon how much power you have in your engines. That will determine your overall speed. If you want to avoid damage, you want to go fast. But then if you want to go fast, you probably don't have enough power for your weapons and your shields and your grav drive to leave at the end. Like, you can turn off the grav drive if you're in combat and have about this level of stuff. But in order to actually go anywhere, you need to have at least 1 point in the grav drive. So we have to leave. We have to go to our star map, and we are going to go to Crete, to the research lab on Crete. This is not a randomly generated area. This has been handmade. And so we're going to go through this together. And that is our main mission for the day's video.
With our
Oh yeah, the first time you go to a body, you have to a planetary or moon body, celestial body, you have to go to the orbit and then you can land. But if you've been there before, you can directly land through fast travel.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Yes, thank you. You do not have the effects of very hard mode, so you do normal damage. We shall exit the ship. Hold X to exit the ship. Yes, scan the dust route. What do you give? Fiber.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Iron, lead, trilobites, formerly living. Nutrients. They give nutrients. Crete Stalker. What do you do? Hi.
Be careful, Captain. Eradicate them.
Eradicate them.
Please perform a wellness check and address any injuries.
Fiber. I have pressed F to bring up the scanner game. I did it a long time ago. Thanks. Oh boy. So, we're about to go into a combat zone. Does this tell me how many? Yes. Okay, so I have 92 rounds for my pistol. If we're fighting fauna, we don't want to use ammunition when fighting fauna, when clearing out the alien life. Hey, we got our thing for surveying. That is not a very important skill to level up at, level 1 or 2. Surveying. Skill that we started the game with allows us to scan things up to 20 meters away, and getting additional points in this will be useful for earning money later, if I so choose. I don't know if I want to subject you to completely surveying planets, but it is a way of earning money in the game. Definitely I would like to show something around those lines, but I don't know if we'll do all of it together, if this is the only thing that I'm going to do for like 2-3 hours, you know? Geology is get more common and uncommon inorganic resources from surface objects, aka when you harvest nodes, you'll get stuff. You'll get more stuff when you mine. More stuff when mining. Bonk. See, you get 2. You got 2 silver there. And it seems to be just a chance at these things. We just have to be sure not to completely weigh ourselves down with all of the ores until we get a chance at upgrading the ship with additional cargo storage, which is among the first things that I want to save up to do, is to get additional cargo storage for the ship. All right, and here, if you use your scanner, you'll be able to highlight all of the loot that's around, all of the miscellaneous objects and resources and such. I am going to focus on taking resources of value and food and such, because I may need that stuff. You get a med pack for free there. Med packs default to the 0 key on the keyboard, not to be confused with the ship repair packs, which default to the O key on the keyboard. Very, very, very different things there. 0 and O for your med packs and your repairs. But that is actually changeable, because 0, it is merely a bookmark quick slot. It's a quick slot that just defaults 0 for med packs. You can change it to whatever number you want, and you can change it to be something else entirely. You don't need it to always be just med packs. Med packs give like 4% healing over time, certain period of time, 4% per second for a certain number of seconds. There are better versions of the med pack that give you more healing. Okay, welcome.
Curious.
Welcome.
United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Uh-huh. I think hi. Thanks. I forgot about that. That's there every time. This place has a set layout. Every single time you play the game, it will be exactly the same layout. There will be different loot in the various containers. There will be different things in containers, but otherwise, anything that is like hanging out on the ground should generally be the same. There is an exception for anything like weapon displays. Anything in displays will likely be different. That is randomized. That is not better than what I have. Sushi rolls for health is always fine. It's so dark. It's so very dark. It's dark and scary. And, no, we're not fighting the thing. We are not going to go out and fight the thing. That's not going to happen. Not gonna happen. I know it. I know it's there. I know it's around. I have no interest in exploring this planet at all, or this moon at all. You can't make me. I'm not gonna. Oops, I took a succulent. I didn't mean to take a succulent. Mondays, am I right? Yeah, that's a mood right there. That's a Garfield moment. So the enemies I think are around nearby. Wow, you just don't have anything, do you? And credits, always nice. We're going to need in the order of magnitude of hundreds of thousands of credits. I will absolutely be save scumming in this playthrough if you were not aware. I am going to use every single tool in my tool shed. And I am not going to feel bad about it in the slightest. Everything will be fine. That makes a big boom. Yo, Vasco, could you get back here? Thanks. Could I get the cutter? Kaboom! Why spend the ammo? I was just wondering if I made it go boom, if it, like, blew the hatch behind it. I didn't do that before, because I know more about the game now on this playthrough, beginning the game for a second time. Hopefully being the completion of the game for the first time. I didn't complete the game on the other playthrough. I might go back to that save at some point, but of course whenever I want to play without actually recording, I will probably go on my other save. But yeah, there's like food in fridges, generally speaking. Yeah. Yup. I'm likely going to need the healing, and that's why I'm picking this up. On normal, I wouldn't bother with food. The hell?
Opening fire!
Yeah, this thing, it may be legendary, but it feels like a pea shooter.
Significantly decreases one's life expectancy.
Oh good, you killed that one. Thanks. No. Lag. Already down to 11 shots on the Kraken. On my legendary Kraken. Alright. We just got more because they had ammo on them for a Kraken. Great. That's too heavy. What I look for with the miscellaneous loot is, in terms of value, is anything that is ideally less than a kilogram, less than 1, and valued at more than 100, or 200 or 300, whatever. The higher the better, but generally speaking, I don't like it if it weighs a ton. Ah yes! The mythical toilet milk. The legendary toilet milk. The legendary, everyone gets the toilet milk. Up we go. The Terramorph is loose!
If you can reach
Oh man, that was the best.
That was the best. New beginnings, candidates, thingies. Just pause if you want to read those. I don't want to read those. I've experienced the reading of those already. If you want a quick summary of this location,
One more time.
this was a research center. Xeno Research Center. That was trying to install these chips into alien creatures to make them compliant to orders. And yeah, they worked out fine for this certain like land lobster thing. That was fine. But then they tried to do it to a Terramorph and utterly failed, and it just killed everyone. Yeah, they're not able to control Terramorphs. That's not gonna happen. Okay, lockpicking. Hi. Well, those don't go. Oh, I don't have the point in. I don't have enough points in security, so we have to do this ye old-fashioned way. Okay, well that works there. That is there, so this is here, and then you are here, and you are there. Okay. La di 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 da. Modified Rattler with 27 cal, 32 rounds, 10 damage per shot. That could be an option. Again, I don't really want to use pistols grand scheme. I have to use them now because it's all I have. I say that. I totally have Maelstrom. Here, let me get that on my quick bar as 4, and I will equip it. I have 67 rounds. Yes, that's fine. I want a better scope. I want like an actual scope. I want like, I don't really want sniper per se. I want to have a longer range assault rifle style, something that's semi-auto that I can fire quickly, that will do a decent amount of damage when firing quickly and is effective at range. So, you know, all of the things. I want all of the things. I want everything. Is that actually just Jupiter? It's a globe sculpture, quote unquote. Have I been this way? Yes. This is the way that I came. And we have been here, yes? I don't remember. Nothing. Meal packs have value. Might have to eat them as well. Bandages, yes. 27 cal. All right, so this is something that's semi-randomized. So we get some 77 or 777 millimeter. We get an Eon pistol here and a Grendel rifle. The Grendel is more of like machine gun type rifle. It is focused on higher fire rate, very high fire rate. Maelstrom's pretty balanced, which is why I prefer the Maelstrom, generally speaking, over other ballistic rifles. I would prefer laser rifles ultimately, but this one, it's got a fire rate 150. The Grendel is 170, and it doesn't hit as hard usually, generally. Yeah, this is definitely more machine gunny than Maelstrom. I don't like it as much. It's weak. Boop.
Oh, I got this.
Idiot! Now look at you!
This guy's full auto. Well, out of that ammo. Just got more of that ammo. They're up above. Gotta be careful. Oh, no. Goodbye. Get the cutter. Charge it.
Warning. Enemy activity detected.
Let it recharge. Go up. That's the only downside of this, is that it does require you to get pretty close. The range is not good. Okay. Took a little damage, not too awfully much, but that was a pretty good engagement overall, I think. Fairly clean. Could have been better, of course. Could have just not gotten hit, but you know, I don't want this to take forever. Cutter though, doing some work. Saving me some ammo. At least ammo doesn't weigh anything. Reiterating again, I like this game. I like this game. If you hear me complaining, just remember I like this game. Wait. No. Pass. Hard pass. That. Root beer, maybe. I will not take your maelstrom. Computer with more stuff. Project Pet Shop, Arthropods Success, and the Red Devils. They're so very red. Oh boy, laser pistol. We got a laser pistol. The Solstice. This one with 30 rounds available. I'm going to put on 5 for now. The 27 cal I should put somewhere. God, this game has given me so many stupid pistols. Like, could you please give me the rifles? I want the rifles, not the pistols so much. 10 damage of energy weapon. The reason why it's green for these, even though it's still 10, is that it's physical damage and not energy damage. So yes, 10 is greater than 0 physical damage. So that's why it's like that. So this thing fires energy beams. I actually prefer like laser stuff in general. I like the lasers. I like the lasers. Hi. Bow, bow, bow. The random jingles that come up when you pick stuff up, certain items. All those plushies sing at you when you pick them up. Credits. You know, I don't know if it's just me being like a bit more thorough than I was the first time through, or if it's actually a genuine effect of the very hard difficulty, but I seem to be getting a lot of credits. I seem to have a few credits, more than I think I normally do. How many credits have I even accrued at this point? We have 4,338 credits right now. I mean, it's not like I have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, but it seems pretty high for this moment in time. Oh yes, that high. I will absolutely wear that. So, say hello to the only thing that we'll be wearing for like the entire game. I know it looks like utter garbage, but at least it's blue. It's my color. It's my color. Hi. Yes. So we wear the hazmat suit because it has all of these resistances. It has extra resistances against thermal, airborne, corrosive, and radiation. It gives the 5 health and O2 just like the other stuff. It has less physical resistance. That's fine. But yeah, I want to wear hazmat suits. Just in general, hazmat suits. Ah, grenades. We have nades. We have nads. Gotta equip the nads. Did I equip the grenade or did I equip a 9? I equipped the grenade. Okay. This is the way we came. Do it once over with the thing. Ah, see, I almost left some stuff. Going up. Hello. Hello. What was I just saying about the game not giving me rifles? Ah. So that was the what was it? Huh? This one, the Equinox. Yes. Give that over the put on 9. Sure, why not? The Equinox, 13 energy damage with the 3 kilovolt laser ammo. It's not gonna last very long, but still is lasers. I like the lasers. A laser rifle. That's exactly what I was asking the game for, was a laser rifle, and it decided that it wanted to actually give it to me. That is shocking. Have I leveled up yet? Yes, I actually have. I did not notice. I did not notice that I leveled up to level 2. I would like to pick up lasers to deal 10% more damage with lasers. That sounds like a pretty decent plan to me. That should count the cutter. I think that should count the cutter as well, making it pretty easy to clear that upgrade. Aluminum, analgesic, fibers, antimicrobial, sealant, antimicrobial, all glorious resources that I want. We have a pharmaceutical lab. Am I able to actually make anything at said pharmaceutical lab? We could make bandages, 10 of them, to cure contusions, lacerations, and puncture wounds. This is nice, but it's not actually stuff that directly heals me, like healing damage, like med packs. It's nice. I will craft all of them. No, some of them. You get a single unit of experience for everything that you craft. For basic items, it gives a little bit more for more advanced items. This is absolutely cheesable, and we will be cheesing it. Just not now. That cheese requires a little bit more setup. And we sort of have to, progress the game. Listen up.
Someone trying to jump our school. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
No one, huh? Okay, so we have folks up top and down below. I'd rather not waste any ammo. At least I think there's some down below. Hello? Friendos? Hi. Wow, that was a lot of misses. Kaboom! I like Kaboom. Kaboom is nice. Yeah, Vasco, you do work. Ow.
Avoid getting shot.
Please avoid getting shot. Yes. That sounds like a great idea. Could help not missing.
Detecting the enemy once more.
Ow. Enjoy. That could have gone better. Oh well. I'm out of laser ammo. For the rifle, anyway. What was the thing? That one? No. It was... that one. 5. La-di-di-di-da. Time to loot. Loot, loot, loot. Spiced worms. Yummy. Anything of value? Question marks? Not in that room. Okay. I think I've done my duty. And we can move up. Over here. Ah. Do the terramorph specimen. Yes, yes, this is where we learn. Thou shalt not deal with terramorphs. Ever. That's the thing, is there one that's like that? Yes, and then this part and... that one, okay. So, ba, 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 ba. 27 cal, okay. That helps slightly. Helmet. I mean, I'll have it. I'll take it just to have it, but... oh yes, credits. Credit sticks. Always keep an eye out for credit sticks. They're really small, so keep a good eye. You know, honestly, the
I'm
cutter
detecting
is
a
just
safe nearby.
better.
We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard
We're dead.
for personal property rights.
We're all dead.
The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed.
Comms relay's been trashed. You know, on my first playthrough of this, I opened up the safe and you know what was in the safe?
There are more
roaring somewhere.
A comms relay.
Wolf screaming.
Yeah, you effed up. You effed up big time. Who'da thought? Just triple checking. Med pack, injector, and digipick. Cool. I think that that uses a single pick each time, and then if you have to undo, it uses additional picks. I think that's how that works. Pretty sure you do spend a pick each time, but I don't know if it only actually spends them when you have to undo. Because like in Skyrim, when you use your lock picks, you only lose the pick if the pick breaks, and you can use it between security checks, locks. I'm trying to remember, how do you do it? It's similar. It is about the same thing in Fallout 4, I think, except more modern locks, right? It's the same in Fallout 4. So this is different. Digital lock picking. So I'm not certain. I think it may just spend the pick each time. It's something I haven't looked at. I haven't checked. I don't really keep a good like inventory of how many digipicks I have at any one time, because usually I don't mess up. And I tend to have a lot of digipicks around. Plenty. Chameleon deep mining helmet. That is useful. Now I could have reloaded until we got something, you know, really good from here, but nah. We got what we got, and we got a helmet. So this helmet is the same, except it has chameleon. Blend in with the environment while sneaking and not moving. Apparently I have 2 of this helmet. Great. So these have boost packs that I can't use until I get a point in boost packs. And I want the airborne. I'll take the deep mining pack. Yeah, it's less energy resistance, but we're not really dealing with enemies that have energy weapons, generally speaking, at this point in time. I have the cutter. Am I going to try to talk my way out of this? I don't think so. I think we're just kill the pirates. Although I may die, so we're saving.
You gotta
Hi.
be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
I have places to be.
This'll be fun.
Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the
Thank you for dying. Where are you? There you are. Goodbye. Ow. Oh, you're legendary. This might take a hot second. Thank you for dying.
You were trying to kill me.
Folks landed over there. That, you know, happened my first time too. They landed a ship there, and I'm like, wait, what? Why the game isn't pinging the enemies, I don't know. Disassembler Grendel. Do you have a better Maelstrom? I don't know. Maelstrom. So the one I had has just a reflex sight. This modified one has the reflex sight and a long barrel and a muzzle brake. Yeah, we'll have that one. I think we'll use that one. I would like one with a genuine like scope on it, not just a reflex sight, but any useful. Yo.
No mercy! Just getting started!
Oh, good, you're leaving. This feels like it's just wasting ammo, doesn't it?
In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Ah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, I think I managed to avoid.
You appear to be prioritizing our deaths over your own survival.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm not used to not having a boost pack. This is more dangerous than the other fight. With the actual boss.
I do not feel pain, but I hear it is terrible.
Now we get the red dots. Thank you for dying.
Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Yes, that we can. Ah, God, it feels bad leaving all that loot up there, but I don't have a choice now, do I? Okay, we're done. We're done with this planet. This is the end of the line. We have completed.
To reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of Atlantis.
New Atlantis, yes. That we do. We're gonna send stuff to the cargo hold, put in the Grendel, that modified Maelstrom. I'm going to sell this disassembler Grendel and probably the concussive Kraken. I don't like it. I don't like that it only does 3 damage per hit. I don't like that this modified Maelstrom's only doing 4. I would much rather be using the Equinox, but it's what I have, unfortunately. One thing the game does not do that it really should do is actually assign a level to the weapons, like actually have a visible level on the weapons, because not all Maelstroms will have 4 physical damage. The level of the items will scale to you. As you level up, you will come across higher level weapons. And of course, it's also going to be scaled based off of the level range of the system that you're in. Every system will have a generalized average level that will be presented to you from the star map. So you can expect enemies of about that level in that area, with some exceptions. There will be some that are higher level, but my point is you can totally get weapons that have more damage that are called Maelstrom rifles, or that are called Equinox, that are called Solstice, that are called Rattlers. The weapons, there's only a certain amount variation of weapon types. They all share the same names, and over time you will get stronger versions of them that deal more damage. And of course, you level up and you will be able to deal more damage with weapons as you take skills to increase their damage. as well. That is an as well situation. Put the frag mines in. Put all the resources in. Put the Galacticat in, and the succulent. As for this one, oh, how convenient that StarUI has the actual icons in there to tell me what they heal. The food is useful, but it is taking up some amount of space. Some amount of my mass that's important to me, but I want it for healing purposes. For healing purposes. With that, we have reached the end
This will all become second nature.
of today's video. When we return, we will be going... Oh... Narian. Really? Oh. We'll be back here later. We'll be back here later for shenanigans. But next time we meet, we are going to be going to Alpha Centauri. To the Alpha Centauri system. It's not going to show me the location until I jump there, because it wants me to jump there and follow tutorials. But thank you all for watching. This has been a Talking Show. If you've enjoyed today's video, please be sure to do all the social engagement stuff down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting the great big blue join button and supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/talkingshowboat. If you're so inclined and able, I will be back next time where we are going to New Atlantis for the first time. I will see you all then.